You have to be my father. You're Joshua Locke, right?
Yes, I am.
And you were married to Rachel Locke, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Well, she's my mom, and your name is on my birth certificate.
Well, it shouldn't be.
I know what's going on. You're denying it because you didn't want to have anything to do with me. That's why you walked out on us.
No, that's not what happened.
That's why my mother told me you were dead, because she knew you didn't want to have anything to do with me.
Please, if I could just explain.
Fine, I'm listening.
Your mother and I met in college. Rachel Reese. We studied together. We were in pre-med. We fell in love. She wanted to get married.
But you didn't.
Well, listen, it wasn't the right time. I had big plans for myself. I was going to be a doctor. But eventually, she's determined, and she convinced me to elope.
Was it because she was pregnant?
No, I never got Rachel pregnant.
But I don't understand.
Listen, I didn't even find out about you until after we were married.
This can't be true.
I was just as shocked as you are to find out that Rachel actually hid the fact that she had a child from me.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't ready to be married, much less be a father.
So you left.
Well, even if I was ready, the fact that she hid something that was so important.
When did all this happen?
15 years ago.
So I was 3.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Listen, why is everybody so suddenly curious about Rachel?
What do you mean?
Well, just the other day, a guy came to visit me, and he was asking me questions about her.
Oh, I was a private investigator I hired to find out some things. Yeah, he was sure you were my father.
Listen, if you want me to take a blood test, I will gladly do that.
It's okay, I believe you.
I should go.
Before you do, could I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you have any idea who my real father is?
No, I'm sorry, I don't. But I will tell you one thing. Whoever he is, he's missing something very special.
And you probably don't know why my mom made all this up either, right?
The only thing I can tell you is that Rachel, at least the Rachel I knew, was a master at keeping secrets.
There was only one reason to treat this patient in her hotel room. That's because I felt it was what was best for her.
And why exactly did you feel that way? I can assure you, whatever's revealed in this hearing will remain confidential.
The patient was extremely distressed over a recurring nightmare that she's been having, one that's plagued her most of her life.
Go on.
I believe the dreams are connected to her relationship with her family, over issues from the past that they refuse to discuss with her. Her mother, in particular, is extremely controlling and manipulative. So much so that Charlie has been forced to suppress all of her anger and denial to the point where it only feeds her deep insecurities.
Dr. Collins, what does this have to do with your treating her in a hotel room?
Because the patient had expressed, actually displayed, a deep fear of the traditional therapeutic process, almost phobic. I'm not sure why. We're still in the early stages. But she would call me after these paralyzing nightmares, emphasis on night, and I just didn't feel that take 2 aspirin and meet me at my office in the morning was an appropriate response. So I agreed to meet the patient where she felt most safe, which happens to be in a suite at the Port Charles Hotel, which also happens to be where she is living.
Did you consult Dr. Baldwin as to whether or not it'd be wise to treat this young woman outside your office?
Nothing improper was going on, so I didn't think it would be necessary.
We only have Dr. Collins' word for that, since the patient has refused to step forward on his behalf.
Dr. Collins, did you ask Charlie McMillan to speak on your behalf?
Yes, but she declined. Out of concern for her privacy.
What about a notarized affidavit?
She was willing to do that, but I felt the stress of getting her involved would be too much.
Thank you, Dr. Collins. Now I'd like to hear from Dr. Baldwin.
since Dr. Collins has returned to his work at General Hospital, I have found him to be nothing less than a competent professional.
But you'd agree he didn't exercise the best judgment in this particular case.
Well, as he said, the patient was more comfortable in her own
hotel room, yes. But in light of his history, don't you think he might have referred the girl at that point to a female therapist?
Well, I suppose he might have.
If he had come to you, would that have been your recommendation?
Perhaps, but I do believe he acted only in the best interest of this young woman.
Thank you, Dr. Baldwin.
This hearing is adjourned. Dr. Collins will reconvene as soon as a decision's been reached.
So, how'd it go?
He's not my father.
What are you talking about? That's impossible. Denny said that he was.
Look, I know what Denny said, but he must have gotten something wrong.
Are you sure?
Yeah, my mom made the whole thing up. My whole life is one big lie.
Livvie, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
How could she do this? What possible reason could she have for lying to me about who my father is?
I can't imagine.
Let's go.
Where?
Back to Port Charles.
All right, but what are you gonna do?
Find my mother and get some answers.
How's this gonna work? Where's everybody gonna live?
Oh, well, we're still working that out. We haven't fixed that. But you know what? Listen, you need to know that your life isn't gonna change. Nothing's gonna disrupt your flow. You know, you got your bedroom here, and you're gonna be right here in the firehouse, and then when I find a place, you'll be wherever I am, too, you know?
If I try to be better, can we try it again?
No, you see, you are the bestest girl in the whole world. You couldn't be any better.
Serena, this has nothing to do with you, and I want you to know that, okay?
But it all started when I yelled at you, Lucy.
No. That has nothing to do with it, really, sweet pea. I promise. It started long before that. We just didn't see it.
Guess what, Serena? If you run upstairs to your room, you're going to find this present that I got you when we were in Paris.
I don't think I really want a present.
No, you're going to like it.
Well, yeah, you'll like it. You'll really like it, and I promise I'm not going anywhere. I will stay right here until you come back down, okay? Okay. So that could have gone a lot better.
That's something I want to say to you.
I sort of got that when you sent her upstairs for her present.
Well, you're her mother.
Yeah, my heart is breaking, so I guess that sort of indicates that right now, right?
Okay. If anything was to ever happen to me, I just want the world to know where Serena belongs. Are you following me?
I'm not sure.
Look, before we do this other thing, divorce, there's something that has to be taken care of. In fact, it's a condition on us splitting up.
What is that?
Would you officially adopt Serena?
Would I? Would I? Yes, of course, would I?
See, there's a good part to this.
Scott Bowen, you can just drive a girl crazy. You know that? You just drive me crazy.
Dr. Collins, we've weighed both sides of the testimony very carefully. And while we'd like to believe your reasons for meeting your young patient in her hotel room late at night were motivated purely by professional concern, without her testimony, the charges simply cannot be overlooked, especially when coupled with your past troubles of a similar nature. Thus, we have no choice.
Are you kidding me?
Dr. Collins.
You people haven't heard a word I've said, let alone seen any evidence. This woman didn't come to you out of any concern for my patient or any patient. This is a personal vendetta born of something that happened years ago, let alone her own recent suspension.
He is a dangerous man.
and very clever at hiding it. He'll have you believe that he's caring and concerned and very dedicated when all he truly wants is to prey on vulnerable women whose only error is putting their trust in him. If you don't stop him, Dr. Collins will continue to hurt women. Much like his patient, Charlie McMillan. I can guarantee you he's already hurt her.
That's a lie.
Livvie.
Don't believe anything this woman says. She's a liar. You're a liar.
No, not yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay, well, that organist has got to be there somewhere. All right, have you checked every floor?
Yeah, I'd love to have a facial. You know, 1 to 3 is probably good for me, but 4 to 6 is just too late.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, so check this out. Are you gonna be able to check the rest of the floors?
Would I ever miss a facial?
All right, so when are you coming back here?
Sooner is really better than later for me.
Yeah, for me too. Hey, so check this out. I'm kind of hungry. You think you can bring me back something to eat?
Yeah, I'll see if I can squeeze that in.
All right, cool.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm here to see Dr. Pacelli.
Did you try his office? Miss? Did you try his office?
Huh? Yeah, I did, but, he's not there, so could you page him for me, please?
Sure. Excuse me, I am the person who paid for all that, so don't punch the bloody lights out.
Lucy, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
God, you're welcome sight. Oh.
Golly, you're welcome sight too. Hi.
Hi.
Lucy, you're back. When did you get in?
Actually, today, just today.
And did Scott come with you?
Yeah, he did.
So no luck with Christina?
No, not for lack of trying. We tried. Boy, did we really try.
I'm so sorry. Listen, don't give up, you know?
No, of course not. I will never give up. I'll keep looking and looking forever.
You'll make it happen. Because you're the kind of person who makes things happen.
Thanks. You know, I just get this feeling that you started a new relationship while I was gone.
What?
You know, with that computer. Unless, of course, there's somebody living and breathing you haven't told me about.
No, there's no time for that.
No, there's no time, because he's quite not great with his mouse yet.
Yeah, I noticed. However, you know, you really should get out more then. Eve, maybe you could see to that, because you should see the light of day every once in a while, you know?
Excuse me, Eve's been quite busy herself.
Goody. Actually, so have I. I have this whole list I made on the plane about stuff I want to do here, things I want to buy, like an ultrasound machine that's portable, a new one, up to date.
Any ideas of how to pay for all those things you thought about?
Of course.
Good. Can we put a file clerk at the top of that list, please?
Oh, amen to that.
A file clerk. How about Charlie? You know, the girl from the park, the runaway that's staying at the hotel with me. Actually, that's part of the reason I'm here. I couldn't find her at the hotel, and I thought I'd check with Doc, you know, to see how she was doing, if she found a job, and... Uh-oh, what?
What are you doing here?
I came to tell you I know what a liar you are.
Charlie, are you all right?
Charlie?
Charlie McMillan, this is my patient.
This is your patient?
And I've come here to tell the truth.
No, Charlie, you don't have to do that. I told you.
I can't let her hurt you with her lies the way she's hurt me.
You?
My name isn't Charlie McMillan. It's really Livvie. Olivia Locke. And she's my mother.
I don't understand any of this.
I don't understand my whole life because you don't know how to tell the truth.
Maybe we should take a recess.
I agree.
No. I want to help Dr. Collins.
Charlie, Livvie, you don't have to do this now.
Everyone needs to know how much you've done for me. Dr. Collins hasn't done anything wrong. He was protecting me. I didn't want to be here, but he didn't know the real reason was because of her.
Maybe you should start at the beginning.
My name is Olivia Locke. When I first asked Dr. Collins for help, I was having some personal problems. I told him my name was Charlie McMillan because I knew they worked together at GH, and I didn't want my mother to know I was in town. That's why we had our sessions at the hotel, so I wouldn't have to run into her. Dr. Collins has been a wonderful doctor. When I first came to him, I was a mess. I was having these nightmares, and they were getting worse. But Dr. Collins was great. He let me talk about anything for hours, and he didn't even charge me for it. He did it because he cared. You don't find a lot of doctors like that anymore. And never once did he ever do anything improper. And it makes me sick to think that any one of you could accuse him of that.
All that said, serious charges have been filed. And they'll have to be investigated for your own protection as well as other patients.
It's Dr. Collins who needs to be protected. From her.
What have you done to her?
He hasn't done anything except be there for me when I needed someone. Which is more than what you did.
Obviously, that we have some things that we need to work out. And I think it's best that if we do that in private.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
I really believe someone should put a leash on that woman, or maybe a choke chain and just strangle her, or better yet, a straitjacket. How can they believe her? How can they take her seriously?
Apparently, the Erie County Medical Society believes her.
Enough to warrant a hearing anyway.
A hearing, where is it? I'm going.
Lucy, you can't go.
Yes, I can. I want to give Doc support. He needs support.
And he has support. He told me he would call me as soon as it was over.
That was just Doc being nice to you, because he knows how busy you are here. I know Doc. He knows.
Yeah, and that's good for you. I think I know him pretty well myself.
Maybe you should just go.
I think maybe I better.
Okay. Except I still can't believe this is happening.
Why not? This is Rachel we're talking about. She's been out for Kevin's blood since day one.
I guess maybe I shouldn't have had Doc help Charlie, huh?
You said it.
That's me. You're thinking it, though, aren't you? Just say
I am
it,
just
then.
saying that I don't think we should give Rachel any extra ammo.
Do you think you need to tell me that? I still blame her for Julie taking Christina. I think she was a big part of that, you know? Actually, I don't think she realizes quite what it's like to lose a child.
I don't think that that would matter to Rachel. Lucy, and for once, this isn't just about you.
I know that,
This is
Eve,
about Rachel
obviously.
getting her revenge on Kevin.
Okay. Okay, I tell you what. Why not us work together and stop her from doing that? We can do that, right? We don't want her to do that. Come on.
I don't intend to let Rachel get away with anything. I just have some paperwork to finish up with, and then I'll be ready to go.
Okay, good. Tell me about the person in your life.
Who?
The woman in, you know, there's got to be one, a woman in your life.
Lucy. I told you there isn't anyone.
Uh-huh, and you want me to believe that not one of these beauties around here snagged you while I was gone, huh?
All the good ones are taken.
You could tell me, however, what has been keeping you so busy at this here clinic.
This is more of a jungle than I've ever encountered.
What does that mean? What is going on?
Some strange things have been happening when you were gone.
That organizer's got to be around here somewhere.
If and when we find it, let's hope the stuff that'll clear Jamal didn't get erased.
Yeah, well, Cedric had it rigged so you can get past that stupid game. God, when I think of all the times that I played that stupid thing, I thought that it was mine and that it was broken. I should have figured it out sooner that it was Cedric's.
You had a few other things going on.
Yeah, well, Jamal would be out of trouble already if that stupid thing hadn't gotten lost.
Keep looking. That's all we can do.
Yeah, and hope that whoever finds it turns it in.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Okay, so I'm gonna check 7 and 8.
All right, and I'll cover the 9th and 10th floors.
Okay, meet me back here. Okay.
Okay. All right, you go ahead. All right. Now I know something's up.
What are you talking about?
You skipping a chance to take a shot at me. Must be something big.
I didn't even see you.
Then what are you hanging around the hospital for, then?
Well, if you really must know, I came to see Dr. Pacelli about the new meds he's giving me. But you know what? I could ask you the same question. Obviously, you're not on duty. Then again, I really don't care why you're here. Or anything else about you, for that matter.
Who didn't know you were such a good cook?
Yeah.
What is this, anyway?
Yellowtail hand roll.
What's that?
Raw tuna.
Oh, come on. That's
Oh, come
disgusting.
on, Jamal. You can't tell me you've never had sushi before.
No, I haven't. Where I'm from, there's not too many sushi restaurants.
Wow.
You know, I can't believe I'm eating something so rank. Ugh.
Well, next time I'll bring you some sashimi. I'll cook it myself.
More raw stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So, when'd you learn how to cook? Or should I say not cook?
Our weekend chef was Japanese.
You had a weekend chef?
Well, duh. You can't get help to work 7 days a week.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. So the weekend chef taught you how to cook. Or was he one of those... Well, was he one of those guys that does the martial arts with the knives and everything and cut, you know...
No. She was this very nice Japanese lady that my parents brought back from Japan.
You mean like a souvenir?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they
My
didn't.
parents, they bring me back someone to take care of me. You know, most kids, they get little things of little Eiffel Tower souvenirs, but no, not me. One time they brought me back this French au pair. She was so cool. I loved her. I wanted her to adopt me.
Yeah, right. So what happened to her? You drive her out of the country, too?
No, you know, she got married and had kids of her own. She was so cool. We still talk, though.
Yeah?
Or email, anyways.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. She taught me how to make the best chocolate souffle.
See, yeah, I can get with some of that stuff. But all this other stuff you rich people be cooking, none of this can compare to my mom's cornbread. I'm telling you.
Cornbread sticks to my throat.
No, you haven't tasted my mom's cornbread. I'm telling you.
Well, you've never had yellowtail, have you?
Yeah, well, me and most of the universe either.
So your mom used to cook for you?
Oh, yeah. You know, when the weekend help didn't show up.
Very funny.
No, but my mom, every Sunday, she used to cook this big ham dinner. I mean, with the cornbread and everything, the whole family used to show up. My aunts, my uncles, cousins. I mean, the whole family. I mean, even my pops would show up for that every once in a while when he wasn't, like, in the slammer, but, you know.
God, that must be so nice, a big family Sunday dinner.
Yeah, but somebody would always get mad at somebody else, and, you know, it would turn to this big blowout fight and just...
Yeah, but still, they come back for the next Sunday, right?
Yeah, because of my mama's cornbread, that's why.
Must be really good.
Yeah. Probably not your thing, though.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised.
Planning on doing a little fishing? Sullivan, Jenna.
Right.
Okay, next.
Okay, RT. Am I really going too fast? G4654. Good. Okay, you got it.
54.
Right. 4.
Green, Robert.
Right. What?
It's another antigen screen.
That's right. I see it right there. It's listed right there on the screen.
It's one more than I ordered.
Well, then why would it be listed there on the screen? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Hey, what's going on that I should know about?
Nothing. You should go and help Kevin.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Okay, I'm coming. Here. Are you gonna be able to manage?
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
I'll manage. Thank you. You go on.
Okay, I'm going, Tom.
Boardman.
Need to talk to you about the lab.
Well, why don't you just talk to the lab?
Because they're screw-ups and they don't know what they're doing.
Well, I'm sure that attitude scored big points for you.
Yeah. I have patients missing test results, and some with tests I never ordered. Just happened yesterday. I had to readmit here.
Look, I'm late for an appointment. Why are you bothering me with these petty problems?
Because the hospital's going to have to pay for those tests. That's the bottom line. And if I remember correctly, that is where you live and die, is it not?
Obviously, the residents have done something wrong. I'm so sick of teaching people around here about fiscal responsibility.
I'm probably tired of listening to it.
Well, I wash my hands of it. You got a problem? Take it up with administrative.
Psych, please. You have a patient up there, Robert Green, would like to run another CBC. Only this time I'd like to use an outside lab. Right.
You can consider this matter closed, Doctor. I'll be issuing a formal statement to that effect.
Thank you.
I'll handle your charges, Rachel, and the reasons behind them later.
Come on, Livvie, let's go. Livvie?
Leave her alone.
Why don't you just stay out of this?
She already told you she doesn't want to go with you.
Why, because of some mind trip you threw on her, Kevin.
Mom, stop it! Dr. Collins, I'm sorry I got you into this. I shouldn't have lied to you. But I guess it runs in the family.
Look, I don't know what you think is happening or going on, but I'm your mother, and I love you, and I deserve an explanation.
I'll be outside.
Livvie, what are all these lies you keep talking about?
Do you think that I'm stupid? That I'd never find out?
Find out what?
I can't believe it. You're still lying.
You haven't exactly been honest with me, have you? You've been in Port Charles hiding all this time from me?
Because you don't know how to tell the truth.
The truth about what?
My father.
Your father?
I know everything.
Kevin?
Hey. Wow, what
Hey,
a big
Doc.
surprise.
Hi.
I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, I just got back.
Oh, I guess I would have heard if... Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. But listen, this hearing, how is that going?
Yeah, what are you doing out here?
Hearing's over. I've been cleared of all of Rachel's charges.
Yes! That's
wonderful.
Great. Oh,
Great.
congratulations. Well, what are we doing out here? Let's go celebrate.
Yeah, we have time for that. Do you remember Livvie?
Oh, please, the mysterious message on Rachel's answering machine. Yes.
Livvie, what does this have to do with anything at all?
Charlotte McMillan, a.k.a. Charlie, actually isn't named Charlie at all. She's Livvie. Her name is Olivia Locke. Ring a bell? She's Rachel's daughter.
Livvie, whatever you think you know about your father, you're wrong.
He told me himself.
He told you?
I found him. I went to see him.
Okay, wait. Let's just back up a second here. Who did you go to see?
Joshua Locke. He's not dead, Mom, and he's not my father.
And that's what he told you?
That and some other stuff.
Like what?
Well, how you lied to him, too. You didn't tell him about me until after you got him to marry you. Look, I want to know one thing, and try to tell me the truth this time, if it's even possible. Who is my father?
Colleen, thought you were working 6.
And stay away from my wild Irishman.
Not me, not today. They're wearing me down.
Couldn't tell by looking.
I'm gonna go home for a while. If anything happens to Mr. Green, give me a call, would you?
Yeah, will do. You taking home a little recreational reading?
More intrigue than Sherlock Holmes.
Does it beat J.K. Rowling?
Could use a little of her magic right now.
Bet.
Bye.
What do you think we should do? Me? I vote we make fish bait out of her.
Or we could just tie an anchor around her.
You know, you guys do what you want. All right, but if she can find me, that means the cops can find me. All right, I'm out of here, bro.
You are so on my list.
Oh, I am so scared.
You're the one who's scary, Courtney. Here, take this and hide him in your car, all right? Go, now.
Jamal Woods, you're under arrest.
No.
The murder of Cedric Walker.
Do you wish to give up the right to speak to an attorney and have one present during questioning?
What do you think?
Is that a yes or a no?
It's a no. You happy now?
Oh, come on, guys. What's the big surprise? You had to know it was going to end up like this, didn't you?
Shut up.
Look, please don't do
Save
this.
your breath, all right?
No, this is a very big mistake.
You know, cops don't make mistakes. At least they don't admit they do.
Sorry, Woods. It's you who made the mistake. You should have given yourself up when you had the chance.
No, I am the one who convinced him not to. And I am the one who helped him hide. So that
Alison.
makes me an accomplice too, right? So if you're gonna arrest him, then you might as well arrest me too.
Well, I guess now we know your mysterious patient's big secret.
Wait a minute. I cannot believe this. Livvie is Rachel's daughter?
I didn't think there was anything left that Rachel could do to surprise me. I guess I was wrong.
I'll tell you anything at all you want to know about your father, just not here, not right now.
It's never the right time. It's never the right place.
But don't you think that this is something that would be better discussed in private?
Fine. But don't think this changes anything. You may not want me here, but here I am, and I am not leaving till I get some answers.
Howdy there, Livvie.
Rams.
Danny, what did I tell you about just showing up here?
I was going to send the bill. I thought I'd save the cost of a stamp.
Money well spent.
So, how'd the big hearing go?
Oh, better than I could have ever expected.
You didn't stick around for the fireworks?
Ah, well, I didn't want to draw attention to myself, you know.
Waiting for the perfect moment to show your hand.
Yeah, something like that.
Too bad about that Livvie girl. Seems like a nice kid.
Yeah, she is. But she'll survive, you know? Can't say the same for her mother, though.
Lucy, I didn't know you were back.
Obviously not. And obviously, I have a whole heck of a lot of catching up to do.
I am so sorry I wasn't honest with you.
Let's go.
Wait a minute. We have a right to hear what Livvie has to say.
She doesn't owe you any apology.
I beg to differ, Rachel. You know, I took her in. I don't know if you're aware, but I actually took her out of the park, took her to my hotel room, and I gave you food, Livvie. I actually gave you clothes, and I listened to you night after night and held you, actually, while you were crying because you were so sad. I think this is a lot of my business here, you know. I do.
I'd be happy to write you a check for any expenses you may have incurred.
You would think this is about money, Rachel.
What do you know about any of
I
this?
know that my husband ran himself ragged trying to help your daughter.
Now, I think they both deserve a little better than just an I'm sorry.
Look, I don't know what else to say.
This is a private family matter, and we will deal with it without help from outsiders.
Well, you know, you should take it from this outsider. Daughters just don't run away from their mothers unless there's a pretty damn good reason.
And maybe this isn't the place to have this discussion.
Doc, I think it's a perfect
Charlotte,
place to have...
Livvie has a lot of complicated issues to work out with her mother. And you and your daughter have some serious talking to do.
Thanks for understanding, Dr. Collins. I promise I'll call as soon as I get a chance. I hope you guys can forgive me.
Let's go.
Ian, what happened?
Somebody hit me over the head. He took my wallet and my backpack. Wait, no, the file from the clinic's in there. Gotta go find it.
You are not going anywhere until I examine.
He might have dumped on another floor. I gotta go.
Get back here!
So if you're gonna take Jamal, then you have to take me too.
Would you knock it off before they take you up on it?
Yeah, well, I hope that they do. Hey, Garcia, you know all those weeks you were looking for Jamal? I knew exactly where he was. So go ahead. Arrest me. Because if Jamal's a criminal, then I am too.
Alison, think. You can't help Jamal if you're stuck in some jail cell.
Look, nobody helped hide me. All right, nobody. I found this place all on my own. Alison and Frank, they just came here right before you did.
Yeah, and if you buy that, I have a piece of the Supreme's comeback tour to sell you.
Courtney? That's enough. The fact is, I could take all of you in. And I will.
if there's any more interference.
Remember to tell Amanda Barrington I was the one who led you here, okay?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get your reward.
Yeah, she's going to get exactly what's coming to her.
I told you you'd regret this, Frank.
My only regret is I didn't cut you loose sooner.
I've had enough of this circus. Come on, let's get him out of here.
No, wait. I swear this isn't over.
Gabriella, Alison.
No, you are the one who's always saying what a brat I am, how I'm always getting my own way. Right? Right?
I can't believe Rachel actually has a daughter.
And I can't believe that that daughter is actually still alive. You know, people like Rachel do tend to eat their young.
Oh, my God.
What?
Livvie is Grace's niece.
Yeah, I guess that would be right.
Oh, Doc, wait a minute. All these dreams Livvy's having about drowning, do you think they're connected to Grace somehow?
She says she doesn't know how Grace died.
Do you believe her?
Yeah, I think I do. Which, of course, means she could have suppressed the memories, and I know firsthand what that can do.
Yeah, we knew she was troubled by demons, so we just didn't know she was walking with Satan herself.
Wait a minute. Well, how can you two be so sympathetic? She's been lying to you since day one.
You're right. I have a right to be angry at her, and a part of me is, but her pain is real. I don't think she did anything she did maliciously.
Doc, I think you're right. You know, I am mad. I'm really mad, but I'm also hurt. Of course, I don't know how I would have handled this if I found out all of this beforehand.
No, wait. Like mother, like daughter. Okay? She's been taking you both in. She sucked you in. That's what she did.
You don't know her. She's a scared, mixed-up kid.
She really is. Doc, remember the night I called you to come over? She was really having those bad dreams. There's definitely no way she was faking that.
Okay. All right. Maybe I don't know her as well as you both do, but I do know that I don't like my husband being taken in by somebody and hurt. I don't care how young or naive they are. I don't like it. Damn it. That's Chris. I'm on call.
It's all right. Go ahead. You have work to do.
I really, really have to get back to the hospital.
I know. I understand.
I'll see you at home later, though, okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Bye, Lucy.
Ta, Eve. Ta. Okay, now listen. I don't think Livvie is the only naive person around here. I am naive. Why didn't I see this right in front of my face?
All the investigating I did of Rachel, I never came up with anything about her having a child. Now I ask you, what are the odds of her runaway daughter finding her way to both of us?
The more I think about this, the reason we got involved with this girl in the first place, because she was in a lot of pain and she needed our help. Well, now the source of her pain has got her hooks in her again. That hasn't changed, right?
No, that's true.
So we cannot let poor Livvie go back to Rachel and be manipulated by her. You know how mean Rachel can be. I mean, she's going to twist all the good right out of her.
You could be right.
So I'm going to go find her. I want to see her. I just want to know what's going to happen.
No.
Doc, Livvie is an individual who needs the ability to make her own choices. She can't do that with Rachel. Please go with me.
Okay, you're right. Let's go.
Okay.
You didn't say a word the whole way back in the car. I hate it when you go all quiet like this.
I didn't want to say something that I would regret. Don't answer that.
Hello?
Hey, it's Chris.
Hey, what happened to you?
I'm sorry I couldn't stick around. I got a page to the hospital. How did everything go?
We'll talk about it later.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm at my mother's now.
All right, well, you know where to reach me.
Bye.
Who was it?
I don't have to tell you anyhow.
How dare you take that self-righteous attitude with me? You're the one who's been lying to me for weeks. You never even left Port Charles, did you?
No, but I wouldn't have had to lie to you if you didn't have to force me to leave.
Oh, and then you take up with the likes of Lucy Coe and Kevin Collins, of all people.
All they did was take me in when my own mother didn't want me.
I wanted you out of town for a very good reason.
Like stopping me from finding out Joshua Locke wasn't my father.
How is it you did find Joshua?
I hired a private investigator.
You had me investigated?
I had no choice. I knew I'd never get the truth from you.
All right, fine. You want to know the truth about your father? I'll tell you the truth. I met him at a party, Livvie. And I was drunk. It was a one-night stand. I never even saw him again. I don't even know his last name.
That's how I was conceived?
I was just so thrilled to have you. You know, the first couple of years I raised you myself, and then Grandma, she tried to help, but she had already started getting sick, but it didn't matter. It was worth the sacrifice. And then I met Joshua, and I fell in love, and we got married. But when I told him about you, he decided he wasn't ready to be a father yet.
Yeah, you told him after you were married.
Oh, you have to understand, sweetheart. I was young. We were young. We jumped into everything head first. Boy, did I learn the hard way. But I couldn't stay with someone that didn't love you as much as I did.
And why do I have his last name?
Because I wanted you to have the name of someone I did love.
Why didn't you tell me all this before? Why did you have to lie to me?
Because I was protecting you. You know, from the day you were born. And I held you in my arms. And there you were all wrinkled up and red. And you looked at me with those beautiful eyes. And it's like you were looking into me. And I knew from that moment on that I would never let anyone or anything hurt you. Even if I had to lie to do it.
Who are you really protecting, Mom? Me or yourself?
Well, I always knew you needed your head examined.
Was attacked.
Attacked? Yeah. So on my way home, I took the stairs like I usually do, and somebody clocked me from behind. I lost my backpack, my wallet.
Doctor being robbed on hospital premises, that's totally unacceptable.
The only thing I care about is losing my file on the clinic.
Well, I'm not concerned about that. How bad is the injury?
Well, he was knocked unconscious, but we could rule out any bleeding for the moment.
I'm gonna have to talk to Alan about beefing up security.
I didn't think you cared.
I'm concerned about the safety of everyone on staff.
Yeah.
Besides, could have been me.
What happened?
Should have a recording made.
He got mugged.
No, it's nothing.
What do you mean? It's not nothing. What's his GLS?
456.
Did you do a neuroscan and reflexes?
Where's Jamal?
I just finished tucking him into his cell.
Oh, God, Garcia, you want him to be guilty so bad. That way it won't cut into your donut eating time and catch you real bad guys.
Well, if you can produce evidence that'll clear Jamal, I'll give up the crullers and eat my hat. Huh? Oh, and where's that magic organizer you said would prove he's innocent?
Well, I haven't found it, but I will. And then you are gonna look so stupid.
It won't be the first time.
Look, I want to see Jamal.
It's not a good idea.
Oh,
What's she gonna do? Bust him out?
5 minutes.
I don't know what else I can say to convince you that I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything you can say.
Livvie, whatever you think it is that I've done, I love you, honey, and I always have. You know that. And this is how you repay me? By lying to me, by digging up my past, by calling me a liar in front of my colleagues.
I don't care if you're embarrassed. It's nothing compared to the way I'm feeling. My own mother. I don't know who you are. I don't know who I am.
You're my little girl. That's who you are. And you always will be. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
But you people just don't give up, do you?
Are you okay?
No, not really.
Charlie, we were really
Her name
worried
is
about you.
Livvie. And I want you both to leave now.
Livvie, we wanted to just give you a chance to explain.
I want you both out of here, or I'm going to call the police.
Stop threatening them. They're my friends. I am so sorry I wasn't straight with you.
You know, you didn't have to lie. We would have helped you anyway, really.
The only thing I lied about was my name. Everything else is true. My mother being distant, the dreams.
Well, you told him about the dreams?
Yes, and he listened. He didn't tell me I'd grow out of them. Look, I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't had you to talk to.
Well, you can talk to either one of us anytime about anything.
I want you to leave now.
Rachel, that's a very good idea. Livvie, why don't the three of us just leave?
She's
Come on.
not going anywhere.
Please, everybody stop arguing.
I hope this isn't a bad time.
Chris, please get me out of here.
It's okay, man. I'm here now.
Well, at least you can catch up on your reading now.
Yeah, I've been meaning to catch up on my Shakespeare. Look, Alison, this ain't no place for you.
Well, it's no place for you either.
Well, I better get used to it, right? It's a good bet I'm gonna be in places like this for a while.
Okay, don't start talking like that.
Hey, I'm just getting real, that's all.
Look, I know what you're thinking. Okay, you think that you're gonna end up like your father, but you won't. I promise you, this is not over.
When are you gonna grow up? Huh?
Never, if it means giving up on you. Look, you gotta promise me that you will never give up. Okay, promise me that.
You've been at this a while.
What, does this bother you?
The light. Yes, the light bothers me. Why are we doing this anyway?
Well,
Karen's already checked me over.
yeah, okay, I think you're fine. Just imagine that mugger thinking he was really gonna score by robbing some rich doctor, and instead he got you.
I don't think that's all it was. That file and all those test screw-ups, that's what was stolen.
You think that's what the guy was after?
I know, maybe I'm just being paranoid, I don't know.
Okay, the good news is you're gonna live. But you do have a mild concussion.
All right, I'll take two aspirin and call you in the morning. I'm going home, I'm tired.
No. I'd feel much better if I knew there was somebody at home to watch you every couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure it's not too jumbled up in there.
I think Joe's on duty.
Well, what about Frank?
Oh, Frank, he's on call on Tuesday.
I'll be fine. I don't need a babysitter. Thank you.
Well, Karen, I think that leaves you.
It's not necessary.
Oh, yes, it is. But I'm meeting my dad. I canceled, but he said it was important.
Now, well, don't change your plans on my account.
Well, then I guess it's up to me.
What?
The doctor is right, Doctor. Someone needs to keep you up all night, and I am just the girl to do it.
Hey.
Hey, I got your message.
All right, listen, let's talk out here, all right? Because I just got Serena asleep, you know, and she's got ears like a bat. If she hears you, she'll be down like a shot.
Yeah, sure. So I was glad to hear you were back.
Oh, well, I called you as soon as I hit town.
Your message said you had something to tell me.
I do.
Home sweet home. Well, it's my home sweet home, anyway.
It's nice.
So, can I get you anything?
Yeah, how about a whole new life?
Livvie.
Or at least a new mother. You don't have one of those lying around, do you?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, wait. I've already got a mother. A lying one.
One who loves you, though.
Love?
Yeah, in her own way.
Someone who loves you doesn't look you in the eye year after year and lie to you about something as important as who your father was. They just don't.
I'm sorry.
I can't even believe she had the nerve to say that she loves me. I can't even believe... I don't even know what to believe anymore.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. All I know is I'm not quite ready to go back to Lucy's.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll help you find someplace else. Another hotel if you want.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. Please, Chris. I promise I won't be any trouble.
What, are you saying you want to stay here?
Well, if it's okay, just for tonight.
All this arguing's giving me a headache.
It's not the arguing, it's your concussion. You do remember you have a concussion,
I have a
don't you?
minor concussion, not even PG-13. Come on, give me a break. I was falling off my feet before this happened. What I really need is a good night's rest.
And you'll get one tomorrow.
Are you really going to wake me up every 2 hours when you know that it's not necessary?
You know what? You're right.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have the heart to do it to you.
Now you're talking.
You wouldn't have the heart to make me stay up all night watching you sleep either, would you?
Absolutely not, I wouldn't.
Good, which is exactly why neither one of us are getting any sleep tonight.
What?
Well, if I have to stay up all night, you're keeping me company.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I'm spending the night right here, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I've heard about these baby stealing selling rings.
Yeah, those people should be taken out and shot. But at least Lucy got a pretty good understanding of what I've been going through trying to find Christina.
Well, you're not giving up, though.
No, I'm not giving up. Neither is she, no matter how tough it was on her.
Well, all you could do right now is pick up the pieces together and move ahead. I mean, you still have each other and Serena. That's something. Right?
Lucy and I are separating.
I don't believe this. How could she do this to you and to Serena? How could she be so selfish?
Wait, Karen, hold on. It's not her fault. This is a decision that we made together. We just looked at
You know, I
each
knew
other and-
things were bad the past few months, but I never imagined this.
Well, what the hell do I know? I mean, you fall in love with somebody, you hope they love you back, and sometimes it's just for the wrong reasons, that's all.
Okay, wait a minute. Are you sure this isn't just disappointment over Christina?
No. I mean, that was bad. It's really bad, but it's just that, like I said, Lucy and I, we looked at each other and realized that there was these problems and that things were just not working, and there was all kinds of... I know, it's crazy, huh?
Believe me, if I understand anything, it's how two people could be in love and still not be able to be together.
Well, figure that out. Let me know, will you? Hey, listen, you know...
It's just that you guys were such a great family, that's all.
Dr. Russo to labor and delivery. Dr. Robert Russo to labor and delivery.
Joe!
What'd you see?
What?
In the kitchen, did you find any food?
Oh, barely. Peanut butter and jelly. I made you half.
Ah, great. Well, now you know I'm not Mr. Domestic.
Oh, you're hardly domesticated.
Who are you talking to?
When?
Well, I was changing.
Oh, I called Kevin to let him know where I'd be tonight.
Oh, good. How'd it go with his hearing at the medical board?
Great. They dropped the charges once his patient showed up.
She did.
Did she ever? And you'll never guess who she really is.
Who really is?
Kevin's patient, Charlie McMillan. Only that's not her real name.
Not her real name. I know Charlie.
You do?
Yeah. She's the runaway from the park that set her up with Lucy.
Oh, she's running away all right. From her mother. You sitting down?
I couldn't stand if I tried.
Her mother? is Rachel Locke.
Charlie?
Livvie. Olivia, that's her real name.
I had no idea.
Neither did anybody else.
She's in the middle of a battlefield.
And how strange is it that Rachel's big plan to punish Kevin blew up in her face? I mean, the girl that she was accusing him of inappropriate behavior with was actually her daughter. Hey,
What?
stop that.
I'm resting my eyes is all.
Don't.
Your soothing voice.
Yeah, that's great. Fine. Well, what do you do for fun around here?
Sleep.
Other than that?
That's about it. If I'm not here sleeping, I'm at the hospital working.
Well, you're a real barrel. Music. That's good. You can tell a lot about a person by the music they listen to. What you got here? Maybe not. Do you have anything worth listening to?
Yeah, all the ones you're looking at now.
How about something that was released after Watergate?
It's nothing worth listening to after Watergate.
You got a lot to learn about music. Fine. We'll listen to this one for background music.
Background for what?
I don't know. Ah! Cards! Yes, blackjack, gin rummy.
7-card draw. I win, you go home.
Too bad, sucker.
Well, you afraid I'm gonna beat you?
Oh, please. I could whip the pants off your Irish butt any day.
All right, let's go. Money on the table.
Okay, I'll do you one better than money. What's more important than money?
More important than love.
Truth.
Truth about what?
Truth poker.
Any relation to strip poker?
Well, they would be kissing cousins. Only in truth poker, whoever wins gets to ask the loser, that would be you, a question that he has to answer honestly.
Or she?
I'm not gonna lose. So what do you say, Thornhart? You game?
I can handle as much truth as you can, Larry.
Try me.
Deal.